Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. Seth Rollins, the current World Heavyweight Champion, has recently found himself embroiled in a high-profile feud with CM Punk on WWE Raw. This rivalry, which has captivated fans, blurs the lines between hero and villain, as both superstars bring compelling arguments and strong personalities to the table. However, one moment on Raw has led many, including wrestling legend Tommy Dreamer, to speculate that Rollins might have made a subtle yet significant turn toward villainy. The ongoing saga took an intriguing twist during this week's Raw, when Rollins was unexpectedly interrupted by Sami Zayn. Zayn, a fan favorite and one of the most likable figures in WWE, shared an in-ring segment with Rollins that left fans buzzing. After a candid exchange, Zayn announced that he would be competing against Drew McIntyre at WWE's upcoming Saturday night's main event. This announcement seemed to shift the focus momentarily away from Rollins' feud with CM Punk and onto Zayn's personal battles. However, the drama didn't end there. As Zayn exited the ring and began heading toward the backstage area, Drew McIntyre appeared on the entrance ramp. What followed was a brutal beatdown of Zayn by the Scottish Warrior. Strangely, Rollins, who had just been sharing the ring with Zayn and could arguably be considered an ally, chose not to intervene. This decision, or lack thereof, raised eyebrows among fans and analysts alike. Speaking on the Busted Open After Dark podcast, Tommy Dreamer dissected the situation and pointed out how Rollins' choice, or refusal, to help Zayn could signal a shift in character. Dreamer suggested that Rollins, typically portrayed as a babyface in recent months, may be embracing darker tendencies, hinting at a possible heel turn. The in-ring exchange between Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn was as compelling as it was revealing. Rollins, ever the charismatic visionary, dismissed any notion of seeking outside help in his feud with CM Punk. Zayn, in turn, acknowledged Rollins' personal battles and clarified that he had no intention of getting involved. This seemed to establish mutual respect between the two, even if their alliance was tenuous at best. The conversation took an unexpected turn when Rollins told Zayn that he needed to focus on handling his own problems, namely, his impending confrontation with Drew McIntyre. Rollins' words could be seen as dismissive or even cold, especially considering the aftermath of Zayn's subsequent ambush. When McIntyre attacked Zayn moments later, many fans expected Rollins to intervene. After all, such a move would have reinforced his babyface image and shown solidarity with Zayn, who was clearly outnumbered and overwhelmed. Instead, Rollins chose to stay in the back, leaving Zayn to fend for himself. This decision, or strategic inaction, did not go unnoticed. For Dreamer and other wrestling pundits, it was a pivotal moment that underscored Rollins' willingness to put his own interests above those of his peers. Interestingly, Seth Rollins has not shied away from addressing the possibility of a heel turn. During a recent sit-down interview on the Pivot podcast Rollins reflected on his ability to provoke strong reactions from fans and opponents alike. According to the visionary, this skill comes naturally to him and is a fundamental part of his identity as a performer. "I've always seen myself as a heel," Rollins admitted. "Antagonists have more fun, and it's easier to push people's buttons. Especially in today's political climate, it's easier to be disliked than liked." Rollins' comments seem to suggest that he relishes playing the role of the antagonist and views it as a way to keep his character dynamic and engaging. He acknowledged that while he has enjoyed a successful run as a babyface, the opportunity to lean into his darker tendencies is always on the table. While Rollins' interactions with Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre are intriguing, they are ultimately subplots in a much larger narrative. The feud between Rollins and CM Punk has dominated WWE programming since Punk's shocking return to the company. Both men have delivered fiery promos, with Punk positioning himself as a no-nonsense veteran who calls out perceived injustices, while Rollins defends his status as the reigning champion and face of Raw. The rivalry is deeply personal, with years of history and backstage drama adding layers of complexity to their storyline. As per a report from **Sportskeeda Wrestling's Dr. Chris Featherstone WWE is planning to feature Rollins vs. Punk as the marquee match for Raw's highly anticipated Netflix debut on January 6, 2025. This match is expected to be a pivotal moment not only for the feud, but also for the future of WWE programming. If Rollins is indeed turning heel, it could be a calculated decision to elevate his feud with CM Punk. As Dreamer pointed out on his podcast, wrestling storylines thrive on conflict and contrast. By positioning Rollins as the antagonist, WWE could create a clearer dynamic for the feud, making Punk the de facto hero in the eyes of the audience. Moreover, Rollins' potential heel turn aligns with his recent comments about enjoying the freedom that comes with playing a villain. As the visionary himself has said, being a heel allows for greater creative expression and often leads to more memorable moments. As Seth Rollins navigates his feud with CM Punk and the brewing tension with Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, fans are left speculating about what lies ahead for the visionary. WWE is known for its intricate storytelling, and Rollins' character development is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing arcs on Raw. The potential heel turn adds a layer of unpredictability to Rollins' actions, leaving fans to question his motives in every interaction. Is he solely focused on maintaining his championship reign, or is there a deeper strategy at play? Rollins has proven time and again that he is a master manipulator, often several steps ahead of his adversaries. Sami Zayn and Drew McIntyre are also key players in this unfolding drama. Zayn's loyalty and moral compass have made him a beloved figure among fans, while McIntyre's relentless aggression and unpredictability make him a formidable opponent for anyone on the roster. Zayn's connection to Rollins, however tenuous, could play a significant role in future storylines. Will Zayn confront Rollins about his refusal to intervene during the attack by McIntyre? Or will Zayn choose to distance himself, focusing instead on his personal battles with McIntyre? For McIntyre, the attack on Zayn was a clear statement of intent. As a former WWE champion, McIntyre is no stranger to the spotlight and could very well insert himself into the title picture, especially if Rollins' feud with Punk takes an unexpected turn. CM Punk's return to WWE has sent shockwaves through the wrestling world, and his feud with Rollins is shaping up to be one of the most anticipated storylines of the year. Punk's ability to connect with audiences, combined with his no-nonsense approach, makes him a compelling foil for Rollins' flamboyant and often self-serving persona. Their upcoming match on Raw's Netflix debut is already generating buzz, and the stakes couldn't be higher. A victory for Punk could solidify his return as a triumphant one, while a win for Rollins would further establish him as one of the most dominant champions in WWE history. The January 6, 2025 episode of Raw will be a historic moment for WWE, marking its debut on Netflix. The company has pulled out all the stops to ensure that this episode is a spectacle, and the Rollins vs. Punk match is expected to be the centerpiece. WWE has a track record of using major milestones to redefine its brand and captivate audiences. Rollins and Punk, with their storied histories and undeniable star power, are the perfect pair to headline this monumental event. As the storyline continues to develop, fan reactions remain divided. Some applaud Rollins for his complexity and ability to keep viewers guessing, while others criticize his apparent lack of loyalty to allies like Sami Zayn. Regardless of the opinions, one thing is certain: Rollins has everyone talking, and in the world of sports entertainment, that's half the battle. Whether he emerges as a hero, a villain, or something in between, Seth Rollins has cemented his place as one of WWE's most captivating figures. Fans will undoubtedly be watching closely as his journey unfolds, eager to see what the future holds for the visionary. With the road to January 6 paved with intrigue, rivalries, and high stakes, WWE is delivering a storyline that promises to leave a lasting impact on the company and its audience. Seth Rollins' actions on Raw and his decision not to help Sami Zayn may be a subtle but significant step toward a full-fledged heel turn. As his feud with CM Punk continues to heat up, fans can expect more twists and turns from the visionary. Whether Rollins ultimately embraces his darker side or continues to walk the line between hero and villain, one thing is clear: he remains one of WWE's most compelling and unpredictable characters. As the January 6 showdown with Punk approaches, the stakes have never been higher, and the intrigue surrounding Rollins' character development only adds to the anticipation. Stay tuned for more updates as this explosive storyline unfolds on the road to Raw's Netflix debut. This rewrite expands the narrative, adds depth to key moments, and contextualizes Rollins' actions for a broader storyline, while maintaining a professional tone suitable for wrestling analysis.